to win the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte, North Carolina from the pole. Checkers are out, and they are down, and it is Jeff Gordon victorious.
And Jeff Gordon is about to write his name in the racing history books. Years from today, when 79 stock car races have been run here, we'll remember the name. Jeff Gordon, winner of the inaugural Brickyard 400.
Car does not have a mark on it from running into you by the inch. It's been very quick.
For the win, Jeff Gordon, career victory number 3. Bobby Labonte, best career finish.
Four car lengths. Here comes Bobby Labonte's final bid to take the win here this afternoon. They move through the third and fourth corner. Off of the corner onto the straightaway, it looks like Jeff Gordon is going to win it. Yes, indeed. Gordon wins the Purelator 500 by a car length or two over Bobby Labonte.
But anything can happen. The 12 car's up in front of him. I think he has a flat tire going into turn 3, but he's up high on the racetrack.
Here comes Jeff off the fourth corner. Is he going to win it? Yes, he will. Jeff Gordon takes the checkered flag and wins his first career share. He's by Earnhardt. Jeff Gordon, though, has about a car length and a half lead on Marlin and Earnhardt as they battle for second position to the third and fourth corners. That battle side by side should give the race to Jeff Gordon. Here they come. Jeff Gordon has the lead. Earnhardt moves to the inside. They scramble. It's Jeff Gordon winning. And I think Marlin got second.
Making in. Off turn 4 into the checkered flag. Jeff Gordon wins the Slick 50 300 at New Hampshire.
Lonnie will get out of his way if he comes into play because he's a teammate.
Jeff Gordon looking good here in turn 4. The battle is for second place between Earnhardt and Wallace. Gordon wins. Earnhardt finishes second. Rusty is third. Chevrolet clinches the...
Boy, oh boy. Ray Evernham, Rick Hendrick, the car owner, Randy Dorton, and Hendrick Engines. Powers off the corner, all but left. Sterling Marlin, and the checkered flag waves over Jeff Gordon.
Bobby Hamilton was able to get by Rusty Wallace back for the 6th spot. Here we come.
Here comes the checkered flag. It's going to be Jeff Gordon winning. Jarrett second. Third goes to Musgrave. Then
the Ricky Craven car.
And Jarrett.
He hit the wall.
Hit the wall.
There's damage to the right side of his car.
Oh my gosh. And Jeff Gordon goes to the inside in the second turn. They run side by side through there. And let's see what happens off the corner.
We can see the damage on the right front of Dale Jarrett's car.
And Gordon takes the lead.
But here comes Jarrett back.
Jarrett in front.
Now here comes Gordon back on the inside. Wow, we got a race.
We have a heck of a race. They're even into one. Gordon pulls ahead.
Here comes Kenny Wood. Everybody running out of gas right here. Does Jeff Gordon have enough?
Is Jeff going to make it? Here he comes off the fourth corner. He is going to make it. Jeff Gordon wins the Trans-South Financial 400, his second consecutive victory. The race has been called at this point at the conclusion of 343 laps, and Jeff Gordon is the winner. And look at his incredible climb in the points. 42nd in points after Daytona, 43rd after Rock.
14th career victory for Jeff Gordon out of Pittsboro, Indiana. He will win the Miller 500. Terry Labonte.
Jeff Gordon, his 5th win of 1996, his first at Pocono in the books, and he does it again from the Busch pole.
Jeff Gordon stays first. Dale Jarrett right there in second as they come back around. Checkers about to fall, and you're going to watch this finish at the line. It's Gordon. Jeff Gordon's won it.
The spring race here in Washington, and now for the second time, the Southern 500. He becomes the first driver since Dale Earnhardt did it in 1990 to repeat as Southern 500 champion. Jeff Gordon wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500 for 1996, his 16th career win, 7th of 96. Let's go down to the pits and talk to Ray Evernham.
The team is good.
His 17th career win. Jeff Gordon from Pittsboro, Indiana wins it. Rusty Wallace second. Jarrett is third. Bobby Labonte.
And Terry Labonte comes up, or rather Andretti bumps the 5 car in the back end. Meanwhile, Bobby Hamilton challenging Andretti there for a while. Looks like Jeff is going to be able to win this thing. Here he is in the fourth corner. Jeff Gordon comes down and takes the checkered flag. There's a scramble for position behind Bobby.
Here at North Wilkesboro brings down the final curtain of NASCAR Winston Cup racing. From the first race, October 16, 1949, won by Bob Flock. The victory here to Jeff Gordon on September 29th.
Couldn't have hit it better, and they couldn't have hit it better. Look at them lining up to come across. Checkers and yellow. And Terry Labonte pulls up, and here comes the 25 car up. This reminds
Jeff Gordon, prior to today, 1 win at the Rock. Now he has 2. Jeff Gordon wins the Goodwrench Service 400. Dale Jarrett comes home in second.
6 .533 miles away from win number 2 in 1997.
And heavy traffic right in front of these cars. I don't know if it's going to play into anybody's hand. Gordon takes a look again. The Rusty comes down, slams the door. Gordon on ahead. Here comes Jeff Gordon to take the lead.
Gordon takes the lead. Rusty slips. Jeff Gordon will win at Bristol, Tennessee. Wallace second, Labonte third.
Look at Evernham.
And Hamilton. Here is Jeff Gordon in the fourth turn. Looks like he's going to be able to do it. Yes, Jeff Gordon wins the Goodies Headache Powder 500, his second straight win at Martinsville.
He's moving in the back of Jeff Gordon here.
Something's wrong on Gordon's car. Here comes Wallace. Gordon is pinned on the outside. Down the straightaway they come for the finish. Closing is Wallace. Too late. It's Gordon across to win his
Performance, but again, he was fast in final practice yesterday. So not to be a surprise. He might have lagged back at times, gotten caught in traffic, but the DuPont Chevy does it again. Win number 6 of the year. Jeff Gordon wins. So Jeff Gordon has now picked up 16.
As cars go by, here comes Jeff Gordon off the corner. Bob, I do believe he's going to make it.
Let's see if he can do it. He's going to do it. Jeff Gordon wins the California 500, presented by Napa.
Made a couple of passes there today and drives by it for the final time. Now he heads for turn number 11, the final turn on the course. Jeff Gordon has won the Bud at the Glen, his 8th win of the 1997 season, his 27th career victory, and now it's complete.
Looked like Jeff Gordon had to get off the throttle that time on 2 for some reason.
And Burton closes in. How much is a million? Well, 1,000 times 1,000. Or perhaps you can better understand in these terms.
Here he goes. Look here. Oh, they make contact.
Oh, and they make contact. They go down into the corner side by side, and Jeff Gordon holds off the challenge. This is the last lap of the race, folks. They're on to the backstretch, and Gordon lengthens his lead just a little bit. He lengthens it out as Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett drop back just a little bit. Here he comes off of the fourth corner. Jeff Burton will make a challenge off the corner onto the straightaway. But Jeff Gordon wins it.
Jeff Gordon just has turns 3 and 4 to get through. Very smooth through there. You can see 28 cars open, trying to close in.
He's not going to be close enough. Ray Evernham knows it's in the bag. Win number 10 of the year for the
And his 30th career victory. Of those 30 victories, 22 have been on super speedways. And he has now won 28 of the last 100 Winston Cup races. Jeff Gordon wins at Rockingham.
The Boone City 500. Here is Jeff Gordon taking the checkered flag and winning his 4th straight. Terry Labonte second. Dale Jarrett is
Victory is concerned. Down they come out of turn number 4. And for the 3rd time in his career, it is Jeff Gordon winning the 600 in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Coca-Cola
11 for the final time this afternoon.
He'll tiptoe through that corner this time. He's got a big enough lead that he doesn't need to push it.
Jeff Gordon wins his 23rd of 83 NASCAR Winston Cup course races. He won it from the pole position. It's his 6th top 5.
Jeff Gordon ready to put him on at Pocono, Pennsylvania. He's coming down. Checkers are down. And Jeff Gordon increases his point lead to 62 over Mark Martin. As those
are behind the pace car, Jeff Gordon wins the 1998 Brickyard 400.
$1 million.
Well, he's still running.
Yep. There is Martin in second.
And here comes Jeff Gordon down to the line.
He wins the Bud of the Glen. Jeff Gordon, his third straight win on a road course. The 7th win of 1990.
Boy, he has done it again, it apparently seems. And he moves into some great company. Jeff Gordon comes off of corner number 4 and looks at the checkered flag. He wins the Pepsi 400. 4 wins in a row and lasts to
He won't force the issue, looking for his 3rd win at New Hampshire, his 9th win of the year. The DuPont colors again, heading to victory lane. Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors.
You haven't forgotten, have you? No, sir.
And, of course, he has also captured the No Bull 5 here this afternoon. Here's Jeff Gordon off corner number 4. Looks at the checkered flag, takes the checkered flag, and wins the No Bull 5 million. It's his 10th win of 1998, his 4th consecutive in the Southern 500, and his 39th NASCAR.
They mix it up again behind Gordon. Mayfield. Here comes Bobby Labonte to the outside.
What a move on the high side, making 3 wide into turn 3. Bobby Labonte looks like he has the car to beat.
Bobby Labonte is there. Out of 4, they're coming to the checkers. Trouble, the lead, and the win. Gordon, for the 11th time, he wins. Chad Little taps the wall as he broke out of traffic near the back of the field. The 40th career victory. It would be his 4th win at the Rock.
There's lap traffic right now.
Robert Presley, Jeff Green, not enough time. Jeff Gordon wins the championship. Jeff Gordon wins the EC Delco 400.
Is established and put in the record books by the young man who has won his 3rd NASCAR Winston Cup championship in 1998. Jeff Gordon wins the Napa 500. It's his 13th victory of the year, and he ties Richard Petty in a great battle for that 4th position between Jeff Burton and Todd Burton.
Yeah, you know who's sitting right back here in 3rd spot? Mike Skinner. He's watching him do this. He's learning a lesson, but look on the outside there. Chad Little gets cut off as he come off the corner.
Skinner and almost turned him around.
I thought it was a wreck.
I don't know how Mike Skinner hung on to that race car.
And still just digging.
Kenny Irwin.
There's 33. Kenny Schrader, Andy Petrie Racing, Dale Earnhardt Racing, and Richard Childress Racing. Look at this mess.
Yes, and a slow. Oh, man.
It did work. I thought it was going to be a crash.
They have
wide for the lead.
This is going to get exciting. Look at Earnhardt coming up on the back of Jeff Gordon down the back straightaway.
He'll try to make it 4 wide, but Michael Walton's going to try to make it 5 wide.
10 laps to go this time. 17 times the driver to lead with 10 to go did not win the 500. 4 times that was Dale Earnhardt.
Let me tell you, teammates are out right now. Rusty Waller fighting back on the inside. Shows a lot of power right there by himself in the middle of this front line here.
Chevy inside, Ford in the middle, Chevy outside. Little paint traded. Wallace, Skinner in against Gordon. And look at Earnhardt, the number 3, trying to push Jeff Gordon to the lead.
Earnhardt looked to the inside just for a second there as they head down into turn 1.
And they got Rusty in the middle there, and look at him go backwards.
Can you hold your breath for 10 laps?
Boy, this is exciting. You don't get any better than this.
And I'm going to tell you, if it comes to just plain nerve, he started to put a move on him. White flag.
2.5 miles to history. Jeff Gordon trying to win his 2nd. Dale Earnhardt trying to win his 2nd. Buddy, where will Earnhardt make the move?
Boy, I don't know. Gordon looks awful strong as they come off turn 2 over there down the back straightaway. Kenny Irwin looks to the outside.
Right here's where he has to make the move. And he wasn't able to get that run up under Jeff Gordon like he wanted to.
But that's what we said Friday. He was this far behind in the International Race of Champions. He looks inside. He goes outside. He looks inside again.
Okay, right now he's got to pull right down on that back bumper and try to get him loose coming off turn 4. He does not have the muscle at this point.
But he may have some momentum. Here comes Earnhardt. He's all the way to the bottom. Almost in the grass. He slides up the racetrack and Jeff Gordon will win it for the 2nd time.
Wow. What a race.
Award for Chad Little
4500 presented by NASCAR.
Downshifting on the brakes hard.
Martin is trying everything he can to pull even and pass Jeff Gordon. He's got one last shot. He looked like he might try from the outside. Now he goes to the inside, but no, the car is sideways on him once again. And here comes Jeff Gordon to take the checkered flag and win the St. Mark Prelude 350 at Sears Point. His fourth road course win, second here at Sears Point.
And maybe Bill Elliott also involved, but he has made it through, and Nemechek is buried.
Yeah, and he might not get back for that record that we were talking about. We need for all of them to get back, I guess.
Off of corner number 11. For the 5th consecutive time, Jeff Gordon wins on a road course. 3 here at Watkins Glen, 2 at Sears Point. Hundredths of a second, just one more lap around this half mile at Martinsville. And Jeff Gordon still maintains the lead as they go halfway down the backstretch. Traffic will not be a factor in this one. Here is Gordon off the corner, but Earnhardt is right behind him. No, it's Jeff Gordon winning the Napa Auto Care 500 at
Jeff Gordon splitting up 2 weeks ago. They went to Martinsville, Virginia for the first time without Ray Evernham as crew chief and won last Sunday. Now on a Monday in Charlotte, Gordon, after a late laps rally to get by Bobby Labonte, takes the checkered flag for a second straight week. Jeff Gordon wins at Charlotte. He takes the UAW GM 500.
And going there, Dale Earnhardt is up on the high side. In the battle for 3rd position, he's got a good run up there.
Remember what Mike Skinner said? He'd wreck his mother to win a race?
Let's see what happens. Gordon has the lead as they come down through the tri-oval. And Jeff Gordon is back. He's going to win the Die Hard 500.
Still running good when he comes by our position here.
Well, he was born in Vallejo, California, not too far from Sears Point, and the hometown fans are loving it. The people gathered around us here have their arms in the air cheering for Jeff Gordon. But let's see if he can make it. He's through corner number 11, still appears to have adequate power. And Jeff Gordon comes down and wins his 6th consecutive road course race at Sears Point International Raceway, beating...
This is pit road, but that's of insignificance. The white flag is out, and we've got less than a half a lap to go for Jeff Gordon, who started this race in 13th position. And here he comes down to the checkered flag, and Jeff Gordon wins his 3rd race of 2000, also won at Talladega and Sears.
A lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win. Wishing this race was 5 laps longer. Draws within about 8 car lengths in turn 4, but Jeff Gordon comes off the 4th corner and gets his 54th career victory.
Rudd pulls him and gets him at the end of the straightaway. Rudd's probably a tick quicker, but he's not getting through the corner quite as well. Wow, quicker. Rudd's going to go to the high side. Take it up there. Take it up there. Loosen her up. That'll give him some momentum. That might be his thought. All right, Mickey, come on, buddy.
1 lap to go.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line.
Rudd with a car length advantage.
Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside. Oh, no.
Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back.
But that should have been Rudd's last lap move.
All right, we're going to see what happens. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4.
Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap.
If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side.
I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time.
He's going to try to make a run down the hill there off turn 4. Let's see what happens. He gets the run.
Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom.
Gordon to the block. And Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd. Marvin Mayfield at the line. Ryan Newman edges.
NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. Jeff Gordon, the point leader, comes off the corner and becomes a 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
Burton trying to stay with Gordon. Final straightaway.
Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it. Watkins Glen. Inaugural races have been very, very good for Jeff Gordon. He wanted Indianapolis in the first race there. He wanted California the first race there. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Gordon wins at Kansas City. Brian Newman gets second. Ricky Rod barely holds off Rusty Wallace and everybody in the crowd on their feet.
And as I said, the slow of the traffic, I think, caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in one more lap around the Bristol half mile. He dominated the opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol. They got the breakthrough win with the bump and run at Bristol last Saturday night. There'll be no bump and run, but he'll have tamed Darlington Raceway for another time today. Jeff Gordon wins the Southern 500.
Back-to-back races.
After not finishing 2 of the last 3 races, a Dover crash a week ago and a Richmond engine failure, he said he needed a strong run today to get back in the title fight. He's done it. Jeff Gordon wins the Protection 1 400 at Kansas. His 3rd win.
Boy, and that's the first top 15 for BAM Racing. But Jeff Gordon, with a push from Bobby Labonte across the line, is going to win the Virginia 500.
Track position when they needed it. Going to be the recipe for victory today for this 2014. And a season sweep at Martinsville for Jeff Gordon as he wins the Subway 500 by 1 second over his teammate Jimmy Johnson. His cause today with maximum points for winning. Jeff Gordon is the winner in Atlanta.
Will win the Aaron's 499 over Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, and Robbie.
Jeremy Mayfield came out and says, I feel like I'm out of gas as well. Tank Probst is on the wall for the past 2 laps.
Casey Kane also on pit road.
Both the Abraham cars on pit road, Jeremy Mayfield and Casey Kane.
I was going to say, they're not notorious for getting great gas mileage.
Checkered flag, Jeff Gordon wins it.
Bobby Labonte's on the apron in turn 4, but I think Jimmy Johnson's...
McMurray is almost there, but Jeff Gordon will come off turn 12 and score his 67th career Cup victory and his 8th road course checkered flag.
But what a run for Jamie McMurray in that 40.
He's going to back together again.
He's going to go the high side, but it ain't going to do him any good.
This lap, this race 5 times has been won by a last lap pass. Jimmy Johnson locked onto his teammate and mentor Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's DuPont Pepsi Chevy is going to win the Pepsi 400. Free Pepsi edge for America.
Jimmy Johnson second, Dale Earnhardt Jr. third, Kurt Busch in fourth, and Tony Stewart, those 2.
Somebody's blowing the mic. I believe it was.
It is Mark Martin.
Not again.
Elliott Sadler trying his teammate for second. That's all it's going to be is for second spot. Caution flag is out. The race is over. Jeff Gordon wins the Brickyard 400 for a 4th time. A dominating performance today by Gordon.
White flag, 1 to go. Scott Riggs to 4th. Stewart looks to go 3 wide. Thinks better of him. He is trapped behind Jimmy Johnson.
Boy, that 97 car of Kurt Busch is a fast piece of equipment right there. He's got to look.
He's the only Ford in the front 5. What can he do? Look at Scott Riggs in that 10 car. He's trying to get him a top 5 finish in this Daytona 500. And there's Jimmy Johnson on the 48 on the outside, Darrell.
Somebody needs to get up there and go with him, but I don't know if Tony Stewart can run the outside or not. He hadn't all day.
Busch to the outside. Gordon slams the door and then the turn 3.
6 cars have a chance to win it. Jeff Gordon's going to lead him into turn 4. They're 1 mile from home.
Tony Stewart just slid up the racetrack. He and Jimmy Johnson are going to make contact.
3 wide. They're bouncing off each other.
Jeff Gordon's going to win his 3rd Daytona 500. Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., and Scott Riggs completes a dream week with a 4th place finish.
Chevy, Dodge, Ford, and 2 Dodges, with both Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace in the top 5 in their final Martinsville spring appearance. Jeff Gordon scores his 71st career win and his 6th at Martinsville.
With some moving and shaking.
Will this be the 12th?
It has all 24. Watch that thing come off turn 2 over there, Larry. He gets a whale of a run. Just looking for which
Look
way
at
to
Michael
go.
blocking him. I just don't think he can hold him off, though, because he had that fender all the way to the corner, but Michael gets back up in front of him, going off into 3.
How many lanes can Walter block at the same time?
Murray's.
He's there outside.
Not
42
enough.
came down with you. 42's with you.
Not now.
Still in.
Now the 42's with Michael in the 15 car.
If this was the last lap, how close would it be? With 3 to go, here they come to the stripe.
Now, McMurray he's confused. He says, do I go 24? Do I go 15? I go 24.
Well, 24's been the best car all day, Darrell.
First single file, then 2 right 2 and 3 right 3.
And Stewart has come from 10th back up for 3rd. That's incredible.
And here comes Elliott Sadler in the 38 car pushing the 15 car on the inside. 2.5 laps to go.
Feels like 2.5 days. Golly gee, what a race. These guys are just, it's amazing what they can do with those race cars at 190 miles an hour.
McMurray pulled his car to the bottom. Jeff Gordon blocked him back up to the high side. Tony Stewart in the 20 falls back in line. 2 to go this time.
I tell you, that McMurray has got a car that will go anywhere. He's just driving it all over the racetrack trying to find an opening.
He's been by far the class of the Dodge camp today.
They ganged up on Jeff Gordon to pass him. Gordon got the lead back by himself. It'll take a coordinated group effort to get him again.
Boy, McMurray pulled down in front of Michael in the 15 car. He got loose, had to get out of the throttle.
I thought that was... Oh,
there you go again.
Truex and Juniors. Sideways.
Car is just too fast.
A lot of races have been decided between right here and the finish line, down past the pit exit. But Jeff Gordon is going to hold him off and win the Aaron's 499. Tony Stewart, a hard-fought 2nd.
Tony Stewart has led the most laps. Jeff Gordon trying to lead the last one. One more shot at 3 and 4 for Stewart.
And get there.
Jeff Gordon brings Hendrick Motorsports back to victory lane at Martinsville.
Steve Letart's first victory as a crew chief.
Scott Pruitt in the tires on the back part of the course. And Newman dropped to the inside to protect the inside of 11 against Kurt Busch. 9th road course win, extending the all-time record for Jeff Gordon and the DuPont Chevrolet. It is the 5th win here for car owner Rick Hendrick.
King of the road.
Jeff Burton, that 31 car closes in. Harvick still trying to get by Busch for 3rd spot. Here comes Gordon.
Looks like he's going to make it. Jeff Gordon's going to score his first win at Chicago.
Good job.
Down to pit road to Matt.
Big sigh of relief for Steve. I guess it didn't. But I know one thing, Stewart is closing in a hurry.
He's got a half a lap to go, Mike.
I guess Jeff is just being that cautious, but I thought I saw that right rear tire. Looked like it was a little soft.
Jeff Gordon rounds turn 4. Become the first driver in the history of Phoenix International Raceway to win a Cup race from the pole. Jeff Gordon finally gets his first Phoenix win and ties Dale Earnhardt.
Gordon, I got a special flag for you at the start-finish line. If you want it, bud, come and get it. Special flag.
Look at the hats if you want an indication of what that flag says.
A pretty good idea of what it will say.
Guys are awesome in there. Way to go.
his 77th career NASCAR Nextel Cup victory.
He's going to be there, but that's it. He's going to run out of time.
Stanley Steamer running just fine.
Yes,
make it to the finish line.
Look at that thing coming across. Look at that steaming, still steaming.
Jeff Gordon and the DuPont Chevrolet win at Darlington. Hamlin second, Johnson third, and Newman.
NASCAR, the race has been called. It is an official race, and Jeff Gordon is the winner. It's
197 miles an hour. They take the white flag 3 wide. Here comes Tony Stewart up on the high side.
And the white flag is out. It's waving 3 wide.
Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon trying to hang on to the bottom, drafting help from behind with Blaney in the Toyota. Up high, Tony Stewart gets help from Casey Kane.
That's 4 wide down the back straightaway. Hamlin on the inside. Here comes Gordon on the outside.
Jeff Gordon has moved up in front of Tony Stewart and to get the push by. Jeff Gordon, a 5-time Talladega winner. He knows how to get it done. He hung at the back of the pack all day long. He pulls up, and Tony Stewart pushes him by as they come down. Jeff Gordon trying to hang on. 2 wide, 3 wide behind him. Gordon on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy Johnson second, and Jeff Gordon takes the win at Talladega.
Unbelievable. The car tomorrow.
Have a problem. His car's stuck good. He's got a half a lap to go.
It's been since 1999 that Jeff Gordon has been able to come home and win at this racetrack. He has not finished a race in 3 years, but folks, tonight, Jeff Gordon wins again at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Try to get a lot of momentum off of turn 4. It's going to be too little too late.
But he packed her down into turn 3 and 4. But like you say, it's just not going to be enough.
17 tries at Texas. 17 is the lucky number for Jeff Gordon. He finally wins in Texas.
I think he's going to have to roll the 3rd turn and get a run on him off of 4 if he's going to make a pass.
Rudeman moves aside, clear sailing for the leaders. 9 laps to go when they come back to the stripe, and Gordon is there.
Right there. But this is where Kyle can really pull him just a little bit. That's going to make it awfully tough for Jeff Gordon to get by.
Yeah, last time through turn 2, Gordon in the 24 got off the corner good. That speed carries all the way down the straightaway.
Whoa, Kyle got up off the bottom a little bit that time, and Jeff was able to stay with him. This could be the lap right here. Watch Jeff Gordon into 3.
Oh, Kyle pulls him down the backstretch.
Yeah, but watch that
right
24.
here is where Gordon is strongest. And he gets right to the back bumper trying to rattle Kyle Busch.
Well, it'll get you a little bit loose and allow you to do that right there. Get a little run, and he's gone.
8 laps to go.
Whoa, Jeff's got loose getting in that corner.
But Kyle was on the outside of him where he was unable to take advantage.
Yeah, it hurt Kyle Busch.
20-year-old Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500 after battling Thursday and drafting with his boyhood hero, Jeff Gordon. Today, Jeff Gordon rolls off turn 4, 0 for 66, 1 for 67.
You guys are awesome.
Jeff Gordon wins at Phoenix.
Welcome back. Awesome job.
Another championship. And today, taking a huge step in the right direction. Get out the checkered flag and display it for Jeff Gordon. His 5th career win here at Pocono coming this afternoon.
Hey, baby. Yeah, baby. Somebody's here, bud. Let's get him. Nice going, boys. You're the best.
Be about wrecked every other lap.
Got a good run there off turn 4. That's Ben Johnson's strong spot, it seems like today.
6 laps to go.
And to the bottom. Can he make it stick?
Yeah, we've seen Jimmy in this position number. Now look how sideways right there. Wow, stays in the throttle. Driving by both of these guys. That's why there's 9 championships between these two. Able to take loose race cars, worn out tires right now, battling for the win here.
2 of the sport's best and the Atlanta track at its best, using every inch of this wide racetrack to try and find the grip they need to get to the front.
And there's some traffic ahead of this group. There's quite a few cars ahead. Looks like they'll catch them too.
5 laps to go.
Whoa, Gordon really sideways right there.
And Jimmy fighting right up to his back bumper.
You can see Jimmy just walk the car all the way up the track. Did we talk earlier about another fantastic finish here at Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Got to run.
Oh, yeah, got him loose right there.
Coming corner, door. Outside, right next to you, outside. 24 only.
4 to go. Gordon drives it in to stay side by side.
Jimmy's getting a little loose.
Both of them wiggling up off the corner. Wow.
Clear, you're clear. Let's just see off this monitor.
That's good stuff.
They're coming to 3 to go. I'm telling you, this is a dogfight. Yeah, Johnson's going to try to get a run on the high side. Just might get his pass that he's looking for here.
That's not what Gordon needs.
No,
Can't
not
make
this
it work.
time. 3 laps to go. Regan Smith gives way the lap car. Johnson dives again for the low side.
Oh, both of them are just using all the track.
What's the wiggle going to be that costs Gordon the win, or Johnson the chance to make a run at him? Lost some time there.
Yeah, Jimmy said, I got to try something. Yeah, that's where he'd made up a lot of his time.
2 to go.
Looks like they may not catch this traffic before the end of the race. But it's probably still affecting their cars. They're close enough. Johnson gets a big run off of 2 now.
Coming to the white flag. So far, Gordon's been able to hold him off. Can he do it for another lap and a quarter? Johnson's gotten a big run off turn 4 several times on Gordon, but not been able to finish the pass. He slides this time.
Gordon gets a big run.
By 3, white flag.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on?
Oh, Jimmy Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard. Look at him.
Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon, third on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Wow.
Pounding down and the rain pouring down. NASCAR has just made the race official, I am being told, and Jeff Gordon is going to get that elusive first win of this season. I don't know if you've ever, I can't recall off the top of my head this quickly, if you ever kind of stole one in the rain or by circumstances, but he's got nothing to apologize for to anyone. After what it's been, it's fair to say, one of the more tumultuous weeks of his storied NASCAR Sprint Cup career. Checker flag and a win at Homestead from Jeff Gordon.
I'm proud of you guys. That was awesome.
Well, the most over and ready for the last lap in this race. Final circuit for Jeff Gordon.
See, Boyer trying to take second spot away there.
Boyer and Kenseth racing for the runner-up spot. There's too much traffic ahead. The long dry spell is going to end, and Jeff Gordon is going to take the checkered flag in Martinsville. Kenseth over Boyer for second by just a little chip.
Boy, Harvick is coming all over the racetrack. And a lot of traffic in front of Jeff Gordon. He's going to catch him down in turn 3 and 4.
Harvick got a great run down the back straightaway. It's down to half a second.
He'll try.
4/10 of a second.
I think it's
a third of a second.
Great effort.
Jeff Gordon off turn 4. Win number 89 for Jeff Gordon by 2 car lengths over Kevin Harvick.
Knocking the door and break it down.
Harvick made it interesting, though.
He won the first one in 1994. 20 years later, he wins the 21st. Checkered flag in the Brickyard 400 to Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, buddy. Greatest photos over here on the best. We're going to kiss
Strong here in Michigan today. Checkered flag is up, and his third win of the season for the 4-time champion, Jeff Gordon. Logano.
What they do, though. It certainly doesn't when you look at how Jeff Gordon's driven this year.
He won the championship in that 2001 year, winning on all the same tracks he's won on this year. Checkered flag at Dover today for Jeff Gordon.
Gordon is through with a win at the Monster Mile.
On it, on the tires. We haven't had many restarts, with this many laps on the tires. They haven't experienced this before today. They're going to have wheel spin taken off, and they're not going to have grip when they get into turn 1.
The scheduled distance, 500 laps. This will be a regular attempt at the restart, not a green-white checker.
Oh, Jamie with a good run off turn 2. That's as good as you could hope for.
Side by side for the lead as they go into 3. McMurray a little higher through 3 and 4. The advantage to the 24. White flag in the air one more time around for Gordon. Jeff Gordon looking for a storybook ending to the 2015 season. Out of 3 and 4. This win's going to punch his ticket to the championship 4. Gordon wins at Martinsville.
Yeah, that's how you fight. Hey, boys, that's how you do it. That was huge. That was huge. God, I love you guys. Great job. Way to hang in there. That's what I'm talking about. Fighting and digging, boys. That's what we do.
Been a boisterous crowd.
Burn that baby down! Burn that baby down!
And I believe this crowd got what they wanted tonight. A lock for the Hall of Fame. Jeff Gordon in his final season in the Sprint Cup Series gets win number 93 on his career, and more importantly, he moves into a position where he could get his 5th championship. Sunoco continues to fuel victories. And Jeff Gordon might be celebrating as much as we've ever seen.